Who the fuck is SMITHEE? Up, Whitey Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Reincarnation no Kaben chapters 39 through 43. I'm really sorry I've been behind on this manga. There's a lot of shit going on in my life right now. For those of you guys that don't already know, my boyfriend died last week, so I'm dealing with that. I'm dealing with a whole bunch of other shit on top of that. So, I'm finally catching up with shit. But, anyway, so, last time I covered this manga, a whole bunch of crap happened. But, like, the thing that was really interesting is, we're confronting this guy named SMITHEE, and he doesn't seem to be a returner because there was no petals around him. So this is going to be a very interesting fight. So let's get to this chapter and see what happens next. Chapter 39 we're starting out with here. Oh, shit. Yeah. Ah, shit, there is no wind. Back up, I need bullets. Hurry up, the destination is up ahead. They really come from the Arc de Triomphe. Hey, look for anyone who is dispersing petals. Wait, we've been noticed. They're coming to us. Retreat, retreat now. That guy is the returner. Holy shit. So, chapter 39 is titled Strategy Meeting to Hunt Stray Returners. That's got to be Napoleon. And this is how we've been monitoring the whole operation. By the way, I asked Phone to analyze the history and predict the outcome. This footage is our investigation based on the result of that analysis. That was Napoleon Bonaparte. I figured that. His talent is the great emperor's impetus. There we go. Why does he appear at the Arc de Triomphe? Is that his lingering desire? Maybe there's that too, but unknown soldiers of the First World are buried under the Arc de Triomphe de l'Etoile. I'm sure, wait, we're English shit. I'm certain the grave is his target. It seems his talent is able to summon the spirits of fallen soldiers whose names are engraved on the Arc. That makes sense. And as long as he remains at the Arc, he can recall spirits that are defeated as many times as he wants. But I have to admit, I can't feel a big threat coming from Napoleon. Exactly, the ones being summoned are soldiers from the past era. Moreover, they don't have ego and barely use guns. Even humans can defeat them easily. But there is a reason why the battle goes into stalemate. It's because the preservation of the vicinity. The Arc is a historical building and a tourism spot. They can't just shoot missiles to the Arc. Well, duh, that's troublesome. We also want to avoid fighting in a crowded place. We are supposed to be a secret organization, and we've been borrowing JSDF's name. This isn't a time to think such trivial matters. That's just how humans are. We have things to consider: nation, organization, position, etc. Nation, organization, position, etc. What will you do then? Ignore Napoleon? Well, that can't be helped. After all the effort to get that footage, after all the effort to get that footage, what a waste. If we want to get information of returners through back channels, we will need to negotiate, and it will take a lot more time. Then we will target the one in the sea, right? Rachel Carson, talent, silent spring. That one is difficult. What? She is in the sea. Information on her is too little, and predicting her movement will be too difficult. Ugh. I also think we need to ignore her for now. We don't have something to defeat a giant creature that can swallow nuclear-powered aircraft carrier without a trace, but we need to do something. In addition, the compatibility between Aina and the sea is very low. No foothold, can't swim, can't translocate. Well, I can't complain to I can't complain to that. Garbage in the area where Carson appeared has disappeared along with the aircraft. It's just my theory, but there's a possibility that she only attacks anything she judges as pollution to the ocean. Yachts and small fishing boats nearby are not attacked. If we have to do something in the ocean, we need to mine these facts. Rhomba. It's like the Rhomba. That's enough chit-chat. How about the ones on Elizabeth Tower? There are 2 of them, so we can get more branches in one battle. Laplace talent, Laplace's demon. Maxwell talent, Maxwell's demon. Well, this one is difficult too. Hey, please don't be bad. They could be seen in a footage, but nobody witnessed them on site. Huh? That's impossible. They're in the capital of England, you know. That's a very crowded place. Actually, military did come to investigate, but soon left because they were not there. Huh? Not there? Well, they're fucking spirits. What do you expect? If we look into their contribution in history, Laplace's demon can observe the true conclusion of everything. Well, Maxwell's demon can observe every moment, every movement of anything. With with these two talents combined, I think they can find a hole to escape and lower the probability of being found. That's some sneaky shit. I see. We can't help to make this base when listening to their conversation. I see. In other words, if they don't have any intention to meet us, it will be difficult for us to find them. What's with that? What can we do then? Wait. Please calm down. We will think about the first target properly. That's unexpected, Ein. I didn't think that you would be this excited about hunting strays. Oh my, are you amazed with my mature aura? Honestly, I'm surprised. The you from before will charge for it without thinking. Of course I'm worried about Musashi, but my priority right now is to find the seed. The seed is like the heart of all returners. If it really exists, the one who holds it will control the situation. I'm very curious, though. The one that I think controls it based on the one, I really feel like it's got to be Laplace. It's either got to be Laplace's demon or Maxwell's demon. It's got to be one of those two that holds the seed. Because I want to read what it says about Laplace's demon. Laplace's and Maxwell's demon again. Because it's got to be one of those two. Because Laplace's demon can observe the true conclusion of everything. And Maxwell's demon can observe every movement of anything. It's got to be one of those two that holds the seed. And I'm leaning more towards Laplace's demon. I'm curious what you guys think. If the human side gets a hold of it, returners will be eradicated. If Force of the Greats gets a hold of it, the human side won't have any hope to win. But what if I am the one who gets a hold of the seed? Force of the Greats and the human side can discuss things as an equal with me as the intermediary. If you attack humans, I'll destroy the seed. If I can do this, I'll create a situation where neither of them will attack each other. They'll be in a cold war state. If you attack returners, I'll give the seed to the Force of the Greats. I'm sure Ninten would do it like this. I still have a lot of things to do. I'll make a place for them to come back. Why? We are happy if you're excited about this. By the way, what's the range of spatial translocation? Anywhere as long as the location is registered. I have registered every capital city in the world. So this is, well then I guess this is our plan. So we're translocating to the target. Then Kizuka, Black Square and Company defeat the target. Then we're taking the branch, translocate back to the base, and then repeat until we have enough branches. Oh, you intend to defeat your returners by yourselves? You must be joking. I'll do it for you. Don't try to act cool. You're just healed from your wound. It's quite exhausting to translocate, isn't it? This is originally our human side's fight. We excel in our job, but we also need experience of fighting with returners. We are ready to make sacrifices to some extent. Besides, it's not like we don't have a trump card on our side, right? Yes, they've just arrived. Okay, I'll open it now. Oh, what? Returners? Why? They're that bastard Ku's disciples. What? Release their restraints. There's no point of that. They deliberately got captured along with Nostradamus. They were always silent, but they're quite receptive when we talk the details. I'm surprised they're willing to help their confiner just like that. We are Ku's chosen ones in his second blades, the sword relics. We are here to help as our fallen friends desire. I'm Goats, the Iron Hand. Goats von I'm probably gonna butcher this. Sorry, Berlichinger. Next is Henry Dunant, Joshua Norton, Carl von Linn, August Mobius, Franz Anta Mesmer, Leo Leoni, Honda Kotaro, Wallace Carruthers. Oh. Who are you again? Jeez, old man Iron Hand, how can you forget your comrade, eh? I also don't know him. Anyone knows him? Oh, this is a trap. This is a trap. No, me too. No memory. Was there someone like him? You there. Who are you? Eh? You're not a returner. Are you asking me? This is bad. It's a SMITHEE! Oh, God! According to this tracker, after we get out of the forest, walk down by the riverside until we find a sea, I think this is the way. I see. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. We'll talk after we find Hido. What's wrong? Show yourself or I'll cut you along with the trees. Ah, sorry. I don't have any intention to fight. Who are you? Name yourself. Are you asking me? I'm bored. Hey, Apple-chan. Oh my, were you not going out to find Einstein? No, I did go out, but you were given wrong information about her hiding place. Tesla. I guess Newman is not completely subservient. Her subconsciousness is resisting desperately. What a brave fella. What's wrong, Tesla? Same with Albert. I'm so worried that I don't have any motivation to do anything. Edison is getting less responsive to fight with me. Maybe it's caused by the subservience getting stronger that they behave like a doll. The others are also the same. That's why. Should we hasten the force of the Great's plan? My railgun will be fully charged soon. I'm sure it will be quite pleasant to smash a planet. You're too impatient. If you're bored, why don't you enjoy watching the humans? The humanity is in a panic because of our sorry. There is so many fucking typos. Ah, it's just annoying. Humanity is in a panic because of our war declaration. They're scheming something against themselves instead of working together to survive. The stray returners are dispersing their petals, threatening humans. The whole world has fallen into chaos. I also can't handle this boredness. You're too close. What's with you? I don't know you. How did you get here? A new member? Foo. Foo, 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 foo. Oh, what? Nightingale? Don't get close, Albert. You'll be killed by those crystals. Pardon me, I'm getting too excited. I've been waiting for you. Why don't you introduce yourself first? Are you asking me? I am Alan SMITHEE. Well then, let's have a talk. Whoa, so Nightingale knows him. I had a feeling she knew him. So let's get to Alan SMITHEE here. I am Alan, in chapter 40. I am Alan SMITHEE, the one who makes the branch of... What? I'm the one who makes the branch of reincarnation. What? He's the one who makes it? What? Oh my god. Okay, chapter 40 is titled Faceless Man. Let's have a talk. The one who makes the branch? Are you really? Everyone, don't do anything. You step back and record this. Kitazuka-kan? I have met various kinds of people. It's the first time I met someone like him. There's nothing I believe more than my instinct. Ultimately, instinct has been developed for many generations and engraved in DNA. It's a bundle of information that protects an individual from dangers. My instinct is piercing, causing my blood to rush in my veins. It's as if I'm being anxious inside of darkness or being cautious of the buzz of bees or snakes. Fear him. This guy is dangerous. Dude, what if SMITHEE, Alan SMITHEE, the creator of the branch, what if he is the ultimate villain? What if he is the final boss? Oh my god, that would be very fascinating because we thought that that Nightingale was the villain. That Nightingale was the puppet master. No. What if Alan SMITHEE is because Alan SMITHEE is the creator of the branch? What if Alan SMITHEE is the ultimate puppet master? Oh my god, that would be such an interesting plot twist. How unfortunate. All of you are already greedy like some chicks. I even gave you more treat than I should, but it seems you're getting more bored of the branches. I see that you chose the path of destruction. Well, I knew this day will come sooner or later. It's kind of sad. See? Right here. It's kind of saddening. I feel like a parent watching his children failing, you know? Oh my god, this is really... You know what this is really making me think of? This is making me think of Maho Shoujo Site. Because Maho Shoujo Site, we kind of had the same thing going on here, where we had the king doing this kind of shit. I feel like a parent watching his children failing, you know. However, I won't interfere with your decision since I respect you. But that's the difference here between Alan SMITHEE and the king. Because the thing is with Ray didn't interfere. Ray interfered, excuse me. Let me correct myself here. Ray interfered because Ray collected all the negative energy from the magical items and then from the magical sticks, and then interfered and fertilized. Basically, we fertilized humanity. I know it's weird, but that Maho Shoujo Site was a very, very weird manga. But yeah. However, I won't interfere with your decision since I respect you. This will be our last conversation. Do you have any last wish? Want me to pray for you? Or just amen is enough? Now tell me, don't be reserved so that you won't be grieving over your own destruction. What is he saying? This man is the maker of the branch of reincarnation? Is he really? Like, I'm very curious if Alan SMITHEE is God. I want to know what you guys think. Is Alan SMITHEE God? Holy fucking shit, I want to know. If that's the case, Toya, don't space out. We need to go now. Yakuya-san? We are in a hurry. We don't have time to deal with the deceiver. He might be buying time for the force of the greats, but please wait. There's nothing I don't know. The destruction will definitely happen in 3 months. Do you not want to feel relieved? Is the wound from that traitor not hurting you? Maybe your head is aching from it? Ooh, I said we are in a hurry. Talent the extremes of an itch. Alan SMITHEE, the Faceless Man. I've heard that name. I've never heard that name. There was a great with that name? It's a fake name. Must be one of his jokes. Oh, is he your acquaintance? No, unfortunately, I can't be acquainted with him. However, his existence is within my prediction. Do you know chicken and egg problem? You mean which came first, the chicken or the egg? How is it related to him? I've always thought about that, about which came first. When was the first returner born? Isn't that a different problem? Causality dilemma rises from a cycle consisted of a cause and an effect, which are dependent to each other. In your case, a human could become a returner, but a returner couldn't become a human? Exactly. This is such an interesting question. Like, we've had, like, this kind of thing going on before in manga. Like, I would say, like, the closest one that I could think of off the top of my head is in Platinum End, because we've had in Platinum End, which I really recommend you guys reading if you like this manga, because Platinum End has gotten very, very deep as of late, is the concept of God, and if God really exists, or if God is basically a creature created from humanity, so to speak. And that's been brought about. And it's very, very deep. I really recommend it. Chicken is simply a name. We just labeled an animal from a bird species which differs from the other because of its evolution due to natural selection or selective breeding, a chicken. How about the returner? A human becoming a returner isn't caused by evolution. A returner came into being because of another factor. That is because of the branch of reincarnation appeared. So when did the first branch appear and where? We don't know the answer. The returners don't have any memory of that. Yet returners are still being born in all corners of the world. That fact made me sure of one thing. The branches of reincarnation are given by someone. That someone is a being that can't be remembered, a hyperdimensional being. That's gotta be God. That has to be God. And surprisingly, that someone is right here now. What an experience! We are currently facing the agent that changed humanity. My plan will definitely be a success the moment you My plan will definitely be a success the moment you appeared. A great success, but regrettably, I'll have to let this joy go. Lend me a knife. But Captain, you said just lend me one now. Oi, what should we do? Old man, should be quiet now. Oh, okay. Listen to me. You bastard, you don't come to talk with us, don't ya? Let's talk then. Does the seed exist? It does. Want to see it? What the? I can see something. Is that? The branches are growing out of it. The seed of reincarnation. Oh my god, that's the seed. That's the seed of reincarnation? A suitcase full of branches of reincarnation? And he is unscathed after taking my talent head on. Wow, so lively. Did he say the truth? Yaku-san, please sheath your sword. Do you believe he is the one who makes the branch? I do. After seeing this much, there's no other conclusion. If you believe he is the maker of the branch, then you must believe anything he says, including the destruction of humanity 3 months from now. Eh, where's my hat? Well, that's true, isn't it? Oi, Toya, we might feel safe now, but everything is in the force of the Great's control. Let's just make a new one. Hoi! Dude, that's fucking cool! Everything is their pawn. That man's gotta be God. That has to be God. Everything is their pawn. What happens next is uncertain to us. Yaku-san must have realized this. But now there is a chance. The timing can't be more accurate than it is. If we inquire the circumstances from the branch maker, we could change the situation. I was thinking the same thing. Like, because something that we've seen a lot in manga is nothing is set in stone. You could twist the future. What are you going to ask? The existence of the seed of reincarnation. The seed is an important part of our plan to stop the forest of the greats. The certainty of its existence is our first priority. And we also need to ask about the seed's whereabouts. This is the big shortcut for us. I made too many. We won't need to gather the branch, and we'll be able to get Nightingale and the others out of their hiding place. Another thing to ask is, Kirizuka-san is contacting us. Let's take this chance to ask Yoshiki-san's and Newman 2's opinion as well. Yaku-san, Alan-san, please wait for a moment. Such a busy man. It might be as expected. He could see the whole situation in such a short time. Until now, he was apologizing and focusing on the tablet. Stop apologizing. I'm sorry. Stop apologizing. He must be worried about Heido. Toya's in a hurry more than me. Hey, look at where you are. However, he still prioritizes halting the force of the Great's plans. While in a desperate situation, he could make a realistic decision. How can he be calm? Why did a person like him become a returner? If this person really knows everything, then... If I were to ask, how greedy. You were longing for something that you threw away. It's fine. You can remember that. Remember your resentment. Ooh. Okay, let's get to chapter 4. I really am curious if Alan SMITHEE is God. Because it would explain, like, how he could appear in, like, multiple places at once. And all this shit. It explains everything. Who are they? Is she crying? She is. I won't forget me. I won't forget what you have done to me. Flower petals? It can't be. You are. Chapter 41 is titled 1 Hour of Voidness. Musashi? What? Yagyu-san? Yagyu-san! Yagyu-san! What happened? Huh? 1 hour of voidness. That's how, we call the span of time later. What are we? For approximately 1 hour, there's a gap in the memory of all humans all over the world. The only thing that lasts is an unknown feeling of fulfillment. No one can remember what happened in that 1 hour. Oi, the seed exists. Oi, can you hear me? Even though there are some who can, claim to have some recollection. Wow, Kitazuka-san, your hand. It's still unclear whether or not they're telling the truth. I think I was talking with someone. He knows everything. I asked about something that could change the current situation. I got the answer. It was a long yet short conversation. It felt like a dream. Somehow it seemed real. Instead of fulfillment, I feel some uneasiness lingering. Nightingale? I will go to sleep. The mass memory disorder is exactly as I've expected, but at the same time, there's one thing that I'm afraid of. I need to calm myself. In the meantime, please look into Einstein's group's movement. Be careful to not encounter them. You're awake, Yagyu-san. Are you all right? Do you know where this is? I'm all right. I'm worried because you were making noises in your sleep. Let's take a little more time to rest before going. Are you done with your call? Yes, he was talking about things like the sea's existence is confirmed and a faceless man. Honestly, I still don't understand what that was about. You don't? Do you not remember? About what? You talked with Alan, didn't you? Alan? Who is he? I see, so that's it. I see. He's telling me to repose the souls by myself. Yagyu-san, are you okay? I don't know, but my feelings are clear now. I've never felt this way since I became a returner. Yagyu-san? Is she smiling? Let's go. Follow me. Yagyu-san? Don't you want to rest a bit? It's dangerous at night, and we haven't consulted the tracker even once. It's no use, she's not stopping, and she's been quiet this whole time. I wonder if it's my fault. Here we are. An abandoned temple? And it's badly damaged. Hey, wait, that's the temple we just saw. Hey, Yagyu-san, what's wrong? Yagyu-san. Grave Akashi family grave. Agiri family grave. Please wait for me. Let's not loiter around. We need to find Heido-san. There she is. Heido-san? Toya! There she is. This is great. Please come back with... What is that appearance? Come back with us. It's like that time. Let's thoroughly resolve our forgive me. I can no longer fight. My dad died a long time ago, you know. I don't have any reason to pursue a talent. I don't care anymore about which side wins. I'm so stupid. I shouldn't have looked for a talent. I should have been by his side. Heido-san, what are you talking about? So you've met him too. You've met the faceless man. If you lost your will to live, I suppose you don't mind if I take your head, do you? Yagyu-san, what are you saying? I guess you're irritated seeing me being this pathetic. If it will make you satisfied, you could kill me. Yagyu-san, what are you doing? Heido-san, satisfied? You want me to be satisfied? Then I'll get more violent until I'm satisfied. I'll have you suffer a little more. This is for my master and my disciples. Yagyu-san, wait! Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Let's get to chapter 42. We got a couple more chapters here to go. Continue the stray hunt. The seed's location is still unknown, but it does exist. The seed's appearance is in the image attached with this message. The intel has been relayed to Black Squad and related parties all over the world. I think this information will raise their morals. Excellent. We will make a move too. And chapter 42 is titled The One Who Bears a Pain. I'm still wondering why Kitazuka-kun is the one who remembers what happened in that 1 hour. I just remember a little. The treatment is done, sir. All right, thanks. Maybe it's thanks to the wound. It was at the heat of the moment I went too far, imprinting memory by self-harm. There's a custom from a certain country's special unit which put oneself in the condition for an instant moment. By remembering important things while putting wounds on one's body, he will be able to remember those things naturally in an instant. Even if he forgets them the moment he sees the wound or feel the pain, he will be able to regain the memory. Well, there are cases where things best remembered using pain, but that's quite violent. It's plain scary. Oi, Henry, you better stop sneering while looking at blood. It's disgusting. Huh? I'm not sneering. Fwah, your little punches are nothing to this iron hand of mine. We are in shambles now, but what we must do is still the same. Why don't we introduce ourselves so we can plot our strategy better? I am Einstein. Opie name? No, Opie. That's what it says here. Okay, first I'm going to send you to your next reincarnation. What are you saying? They're getting along well. It's a relief. Wow, your little punches are nothing to... Oh, yeah! How? If pain is linked to memory, there might be other than me who remember what happened. Or even given something by the faceless man. Something that is really painful. Oh, man, this is getting good. Oh, shit. Why are you resisting? Are you getting scared? No, I can't control my body. The darkness is taking control. Oh, shit. For Father, for restoring Dojo. Run, I can't hold it. We must stand at the peak of the swords. That centipede mist is possessing her. It has separate consciousness? When swords unsheathed in a death match, one must fight till death. I accept if you're... Talent, the extremes of an inch. If you're going to flaunt Yaku Shinkage style technique, Mirage Counter, then I will use my full strength. Stance Warp, Twin Heavens, 4 deadly slashes. Oh shit, they got through? Over here, numbskull. Imbecile. Stance Warp, Twin Heavens, 9 deadly slashes. Oh god, the art is so gorgeous. Unscathed? And she faced it head on. I won't let you get near. Stance Warp, Twin Heavens, mental disarm. A barrier filled with heavy pressure of death. Now it's a battle of attrition. She's getting closer? Is Yaku-san unaffected? This aura. Stance Warp, Twin Heavens, 1 distant slash. I've seen this technique when we eliminated John Gacy in a battle with Caesar and Nostradamus. A technique that ignores distance? If she doesn't understand the principle of the technique, she will die. Oh, shit. She broke the distance slash. What is going on? What exactly does Yaku-san see? You wretch. Is that the skill of someone who trampled others like nothing? It's so petty. I don't feel anything at all. You make me sick. I'll show you the presence from the dead. This is the real swordsmanship. Yaku Shinkage style technique. Flying swallow. Oh my fucking god. Alright, so we're at the last chapter that I'm going to be covering in this live reaction. And my god, this manga is just getting insane. So, this chapter is titled The Extremes of an Inch. And this is chapter 43. You truly make me sick. I'll show you the presence of the dead. This is the real swordsmanship. She cut the floor and purposely thrusted her sword into it, resulting in smokes being blown up. Is it for her, hiding her footwork? Her stance is unusually low. She tried, hold on a second. She's trying to step in and slash up from the side, but they are too distant. Even if she is trying to hide her first move, reaching her opponent from that distance is... Oh, this art! Oh my god! She used moonlight to blind her opponent? The smoke was a distraction, so basically she, Yaku is using smoke to fixate her opponent's gaze, and then she's using sword to reflect moonlight out of the smoke. Or rather, she made her opponent focus to the smoke and then blinded her with moonlight. Oh shit! You can't be careless once you take your sword. If you can't break your opponent's axes, you will be the one to be destroyed. Just like this, Yagyu Shinkage style technique. MP Tsukikage Uranami Ukifune Yamakage Setsuko. Don't get cocks. Oh shit. Sengaku Zante Setetsu. Yagyu Shikage style technique. And you also can't be careless when you unsheath your sword. Tengushu. Oh god, this art is just... I'd love to see this animated. Guruma Myoshin Zentai Tabiki Rankin. Amazing. Even an amateur can see consecutive strikes that naturally flow. Counterattacks upon small openings as if she's dancing. Speed and power. Haido-san is clearly better in terms of physical power. Yet Yagyu-san is able to confront Haido-san face to face. The reason must be a godly technique that allows one to see. As I thought, Yagyu-san can see it. It's futile. Your every movement can be seen in front of my talent. The extremes of an inch is a talent that enhances vision. Additional information sent by my eyes are making me able to see the world in slow motion. It's kind of, you know what this is kind of making me think of is the see-through world that we've seen in Kimetsu no Yaiba. It's the same as when you get into a crisis, but in my case, I can activate it anytime I want. Additionally, I can precisely percept the range of space and distance my opponent can reach. I can sense her preparation for the next movement she will make, and so I can dodge and counter as fast as possible. Even though Musashi's movement is flashy, her way of moving her swords is conventional. It's a common teaching to slash your opponent using the striking blade, but to execute it in real battle would be reckless. You need to step in, deeply into opponent's territory, and there will be risks to be considered. All you need is an inch. You don't need to kill someone with gaudy moves such as thrusting the throat or decapitating the head. Blood veins are just some millimeters under the skin, and internal organs are 3 centimeters. You only need to precisely strike the vitals. Taking a life is an inch away. My eyes can see it. Her stance is broken because of her impatience. She is unable to counter nor defend. My sword will undoubtedly strike her. This is the finishing strike. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, these panels are just gorgeous. This is getting me irritated. It's been like this. Even though I'm sure I can strike her vitals, she always can dodge in the last moment. My eyes are not at fault here. Musashi's reaction is not that of a human, and it's getting faster by the minute. Irritating. It's driving me mad. She's just relying on her physical ability. Does she really think she can master sword just like... Oh no! Blood is spurting out on her back. Don't tell me the wounds from Caesar hasn't been fully healed yet. And here and there, Haido-san is charging. I must stop her. She stopped? Why did you stop? I won't fight against someone who's not holding a weapon. Get lost. Are you okay, Yagyu-san? I will take over from here on. Don't tell me that she... Oi, you said something about reviving Dojo and for your father's sake, didn't you? What is actually precious to you? What kind of talent are you trying to get? What kind of strength are you striving for? The only thing I know is that I keep on fighting to get the answers. I guess she no longer understands. Geez, in the end, you're just as pathetic. Toya, we are retreating now. But... The key to getting back, to get back Musashi's no, Haido's sanity is already in our hands. We retreat for now. Toya. Oh man. Oh man. There's something interesting here about Yagyu. And I kind of want to read this here. So what it says here is about Yagyu Jubei, 1607 to 1650, a swordmaster in early Edo period. He is known as a one-eyed person, but according to stories and novels, there is a high possibility that he is fictional. There are lots of his episode that lack of authenticity and his cause of death at the age of 43 has never been explained. His stories are dramatized, but there are proofs of him being the one who completes Shinkage style, and he is titled the swordmaster of the modern era, not for nothing. was so good. Oh my freaking god. I really enjoyed these chapters are fucking amazing. Oh my freaking god. These chapters were amazing. But the thing that gets me, though, is about Alan. I'm very curious what you guys think. Do you guys think that Alan Smithee is God? That's the thing that I'm struggling with here. And, like, I'm pondering. Is if Alan Smithee is God. Like, the more I keep thinking about it, the more it seems to make sense that Alan Smithee is probably God. I'm very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing. I want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Reincarnation or Kaben content. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.